Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of 90 Day Fiance Recaps here with Jade and XD on YouTube. I know we missed the last couple of episodes because we have a live show. If you click somewhere in this box, you'll be able to find the link to our live show and our super cool variety show. Yeah, so, yeah. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also click the notification bell so you know when we post new content and or go live, because that is what we do here.
It's gonna be a good time over on this YouTube. I have to make sure I don't say the other platform.
Yeah, it's fine. And also, you could always subscribe to us on Patreon. Link is in the description box wherever you're watching. Run, get in front of some people.
You got to watch that episode of Criminal Minds. You've got to. I need you to see what he's capable of.
Right. Okay, so busted. They finally have made it to Turkey to be with one another. Mm-hmm. Russian Lisa Kara told her mama that they're not gonna be living in the same
in the cab on the way.
In the cab on the way.
She was like, "Oh, by the way, we're not living in the same place. Bye, girl. I'll see you if it doesn't work out."
Before she leaves, she meets with her friend. Yeah. And she says, "Hey, I don't trust this Nilla that I'm with. So I need you to catfish my Nilla to see if he's gonna be true and faithful."
Mm-hmm. What did we talk about? If y'all are
Lord
conjuring spells to see if niggas are cheating on you, niggas are cheating on you, then you have got to conjure a spell up to figure out why the hell you stay in a relationship like this. Shout out to Raven. Because this is doing too much. And then on top of that, you doing this minutes before it's time to leave. You about to go link up with him right now. And you like, oh, by the way, let's do this real quick because I'm trying to test something out. Girl, you were supposed to do that before you left. I did laugh when I'm not at the tradition, just what it's called when they do the tradition and they say it's a seat for the road, because you know what came to mind. A seat for the road.
So they finally are in Turkey. They meet up. They almost bone in the airport. It's really strange.
Yeah.
And they finally say, he's gonna agree to sleep on the couch, and she's gonna be in the room.
Yeah.
And just for the night.
Yeah.
And while they're driving to the nicer apartment, she's like, I don't know, these people, this looks sketchy. He looks suspicious. They're going to kidnap me.
Mm-hmm. I'm beautiful.
And
what?
Yeah, I'm beautiful. Which I was like,
oh, I was like, I know that's right, queen.
Right. I mean, I didn't disagree, but I was like, I get it.
Oh, I'm not a girl like that, but you love yourself. Love yourself enough to know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, she don't love herself enough to know that this is a dumbass idea.
And that she's doing this all the way ass backwards.
The next day, they are out and going for a walk, and he's trying to show her where the hostel is, just to get her comfortable, to be like, oh, I can stay down here. I'll be close enough to protect you. And she is adamant and just saying, no, I don't want you to go.
Staying here. She's like, no, we're coming here so you can cancel this shit. We're not coming here for you to be showing me. I don't give. This is cute. Around the house. I'm good. We can go home now.
Right. And she doesn't waver at all.
No.
And he keeps throwing this in her face, like, I don't want us to get tempted by sexual urges or whatever. And she kept saying,
you better put a pack of peas on your balls and keep it pushing.
He keeps pushing, like, I have all these sexual, I don't want to have sex because I've slipped before. And he didn't tell her that part. But she's like, okay, well, you need to figure that out because this isn't going to work. You said you're going to protect me, and this should be a test of your faith.
Which, yes, but also, Mama is not being all the way forthcoming because she don't care about her protection. She just using that. Mama is like, I don't trust him, and I don't trust that he won't be phone boating and figure boating hoes in the hostel. So I'm keeping that nil under my watch.
Like she said, safety, not necessarily hers, but for the other heifers that are down at the hostel.
So Mama went down to Providencia on a YOLO.
Yeah. She just said, fuck it, vibes.
Yeah. Because she didn't know what was going on. Nothing. She didn't know the status of life. Nothing. She went down there. She went down to the local boutique. And she said, give me all your fashions. I'm buying them for the locals. Which I appreciated. You should always walk up to somebody's house with a gift. Just appreciate the fact that you used your white womandom and you didn't just come up in here like, where's my nigga? You came in. You came in like, I know y'all need some clothes, so I just want to make sure I brought a present. And then also, where's my nigga?
So while she's down at the Hyatt in Providencia, in San Andres, she gets a text or WhatsApp, because we all know, from either the baby moms or something, and it's like a message, and we find out that he's alive.
Yeah.
You know, so Felicity is all giddy and shit. What's her real name? Ellie. Yeah, so Felicity Felicity Porter is all happy that Natty Dread is, alive, and, big things are going.
Yeah.
So, and they finally link up, right?
Yes.
And he loves her out loud, publicly.
Because I was watching the people in the background.
Yeah. That was my main thing, and I was just like, ooh, even through the blur, I feel the snarls. Like, you know what I mean?
You better hug that Cabbage Patch doll in public.
Love her out loud.
That is...
As loud as them shorts he had on.
Woo, I couldn't pay attention to the shorts because the love was loud. Because this was incredible.
So she also lets them know about him meeting a chick named Jenny out in Peru.
Mm-hmm.
So bust it. They all go to lunch the next day. They go to this market. It's cute. Like the fishmongers are there selling tuna and catfish and all that good stuff. They go sit down, having fresh, like Ecuadorian gumbo. It looked like some type of sopa. Yeah. And, Leslie orders for the table. She's like 3 crab soups, and then she says something else.
Mm-hmm.
Caldo de something, which is
nut soup.
What do you call it? Rocky Mountain oyster like soup. When she's like, yeah, you better eat this. And he's like, oh, it's okay. It's good. Okay, whatever. She's like, ha ha, you're eating bullcock. Ha ha ha.
And then she's like, how do you, she go, ¿cómo se dice en inglés? Balls.
So, Tempest is yours daughter is coming into town.
Yes, Cassie.
Yeah. The one that has abandonment issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which?
Yeah, which we'll discuss. Cause yeah. Their storyline's kind of thin. So they, you know, he has this big secret that he has yet to reveal to Armando, and
which is not
all
really
it really
a big
is.
secret.
Yeah, he just hates Mexico.
He misses his family.
That's not what I heard. I speak homosexual. I know what they said. Which we didn't get enough of Hannah this episode for me.
No, we didn't. And we need
Because
more Hannah each episode. We must.
Yeah, because I don't really care for her daddies like that. But put Hannah on. Hannah's Adventures. Sharp Entertainment, get on that. So, Hannah's Diary. How does she feel about having 2 gay dads?
Yeah. Yeah. Hannah Frank.
Well, I don't want her to be trapped in the attic, Jade. I just...
You're right. I wasn't trying to...
You know, giving hugs and mwah, 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 mwah. And, you know, Armando's like, you know, where's Dad? I laughed at the response, even though it should have been her emotional.
I did too.
His mama said he went to the store.
Your daddy went to the store. Right. For some cigarettes and some milk.
Right.
That nigga leaving everybody. Like, he leaving everybody.
He didn't just leave to the store. He left to his other family.
Stop. He's like, I don't want to be on TV. So
I'm going to my other family that loves me.
I died. I was like, not the store. And then I laughed because she lied. He wasn't even at the store. She just didn't know if he was going to come out or not.
Right.
That's sad.
You know, they're having laughs, and Paul is just laughing, and they're just laughing, kicking. The daddy's just enjoying the company, enjoying the conversation. You know, Kenny's like, you know, I would like to engage with you more, but, you know, I don't really know Spanish like that. And his daddy was like, well, that's cool because I don't know English like that.
Good. And I don't want to talk to you like that anyway. Yeah. This is good. Right. The conversation is the whole visit is just going so well that Armando's like, man, the vibes are great. We're just going to leave them right here. You ready to go? And Kenny, you know, Mitchell from Modern Family was like, we got things we supposed to be here. We drove 4 hours. 4 horas. Okay? Is what we drove. And you not going to talk to him? And Armando is not going to talk to him. He's ready to go.
Like, nah.
He's like, no, my daddy ain't hugged me in ages. No. We're going to enjoy this moment and I will talk to him later. Wrong.
Jenny's going to hell.
Yeah, or wherever.
Like, no, she going to hell because
she gonna get reincarnated as a mouse. Like she's
as that soup, that bald dick chowder that she.
What that motherfucking cow they had last season.
Like, yeah.
You old heifer. Why?
Yeah. You were so... They told you to go with God, but not...
This is their fault. This is not even all her fault. She didn't even do all this all on her own.
Yeah, I guess.
Not all on her own.
All right, so... So, Jenny decides to go along with this, joining the Hare Krishna people, in order to get a missionary visa to stay in the country because her boyfriend is weak. And sorry, excuse for a man and or human being.
Oh my God, why is it one of my notes? Sorry. Sumi is pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, like, he sucks, bro. Like,
Bigly.
He sucks bad. Like,
sorry, that's black.
So, you know, he takes Jenny to the temple to have like a chanting list, like to see what it's about and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So meets with the priest, peaceful man. It's just all about like the Lord and light and just a holy man. He takes them to these two Hare Krishna queens, winners of seasons, 1 and 2 of Hare Krishna's race.
Oh my God.
Devotee race. Start your engine, may the best devotee win.
Oh my God.
So they're like, Jenny, sit down, like chant with us. And, she's like, okay. And, you can't interrupt chants. Like, you have to do the whole thing.
Yes.
And it's like 108 beads and each is on the chant. And afterwards, Jenny was like, my mouth is so dry.
Okay, girl, relax over there. This is not how this goes. Nobody wants to hear your white flaps.
Right. So she kind of tells them like she's going through something, but she doesn't say what it is at first. And so the ladies are like, just trust in Krishna, girl. Just trust in the Lord. They'll send you on the right path. Then she goes to talk to the priest, and then she doesn't say the problem at first, and he's just like, go with God, trust in the Lord, and you'll find your way. Mm-hmm. Then she says, so hey, do y'all do sponsorships with me?
How you go in there the first time and ask that?
No coup. But like when you're old as she is, like you don't have scruples anymore.
And to me, it's just pussy. So he'll do whatever. He don't care. He ain't got no scruples neither. Right. Only for his mother.
Well, he don't have a spine.
He don't have a spine. He don't have a spine at all.
Right. So the priest was like, if you try to use this to like stay in India, like it's not guaranteed, and like if you were to be here, you'd have to be a complete devotee. You'd have to live in the temple. And she was like, I don't have to do that. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, like you've come to be a missionary, so you better be a missionary. So clearly this isn't going to work out for them, right?
Not this plan.
So then, no. So she goes back outside because Samit decided to wait outside because he thinks that this is a journey that she should go on her own.
Even though it's for her to get papers. Is it Uchiwali or is it one mic? Is it a journey or not?
So she's like, nah, nigga, it ain't gonna work. Like, it's not feasible, friend. It's not. So she's like, you don't even want to marry me. You don't even, why am I here? Why am I doing this? You don't even, what is this about?
She was like, let's cut the shit. Which, bitch, you've done this before, so yeah. Let's cut the shit.
Every episode, honestly.
You need to tell me right now if you don't want to marry me, because then I could just go back to America and age in peace. But I cannot do that here. So if you're not going to, he's like, I'm going to marry you. You've been saying that. And I'm like, why you keep asking him? Right. Girl, just make a move. But see, you can't do that because both of y'all are two jellyfish together.
So she's like, at least get your fucking passport. Like, what's the issue or whatever? So he's like, I guess I couldn't do that. I guess I could do that, whatever. So he goes to like where you renew the passport store. I don't know. The like Amazon passports. I don't know. And the guy there was like, well, all you gotta do is fill out this form online, and you could have one in like a month.
He's like, how long you been living here? Oh, this amount of time. Oh, he's like, bet you qualify. We just gotta verify your address. That's all.
Right.
That's it. That's way less than here. And I was irritated.
Oh, absolutely.
I was irritated immediately. I said, so you gonna sit up here all this time and blame your in-laws, and not once have you looked into an alternative way to obtain another copy of your passport? You was just gonna let these niggas have your passport to the end of eternity? That's what you was about to do? Right. That's exactly what he was about to do.
He does not want to marry Jenny.
He does not want to do anything.
He says it. Right. Like, he just wants to be, like, he just gonna be up into his parents, but he don't want to, like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Because I can't help but wonder, if his parents were on board with it, would he actually marry her?
Yeah. He would.
I don't think so.
I do. You all on TV with this. Yeah, he would. I think he would. Mm-hmm. But I think Samit is lazy in many areas. Lazy and spineless in many areas. I do. I think he'd marry her if his parents gave their blessing. He really do love that lady, which is so weird. But, because even the man at the passport office, when they was leaving, he was like, I don't know what's going on there, but it ain't right.
Ariel is a horrible human being. Like, yeah, she is terrible. She is like the worst person ever.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She is. She's selfish. She's entitled. She is a white girl from New Jersey.
But did you see her new face though?
How could I not?
All of y'all said she doesn't have a new face.
Oh, they did? That's what they said?
I said, Mama got the same things I got. Yeah. She continuously. I've never seen women gaslight before.
Like,
and that is so fascinating.
In episode 4, it starts off with her coming downstairs, like, you ready? And Baby Cool don't know where they going. He's like, where y'all going? She's like, we're just going on a coffee date.
Yeah.
He's like, you need anything? And she's like, no, we'll hit you if we do. And I was like, yo, this bitch. And see, it's not even Leandro's fault. Leandro be trying to keep this shit peaceful and amicable. He really do, if you notice. He don't be trying to be disrespectful.
No, he even almost, collapsed a lung trying to make peace with Baby Cool.
Yeah.
When they were sparring.
Yeah. Miss Mama's, on the other hand, doesn't care.
No, she doesn't care. And the fact that she, will continuously iterate like, I still love him. He's still my best friend. We never really had a reason to break up. And like, she still commits to that story, which even though she'll tell him and she even tells Leandro that, she still wants to make this work with Baby Cool. It's like you say one thing and, it's almost like on that other show, Life After Lockup with Lacey and Shane and John.
Yeah, this same might be worse actually. Though, because she be
gaslighting because there's a baby.
You right? There's a baby, and she's still just doing what she wants. She's like, "Oh yeah, my ex is coming, and we're gonna hang out, and we're gonna do this, and I'm going back to New Jersey, and we're gonna sleep in the apartment, and you're gonna be fine, and you should have zero insecurities about it."
Yeah, fuck that.
Come on, girl.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, girl. So, and Leandro's trying his day. And the thing about it, she's not even trying to make it look like it ain't nothing. She's not even trying to, only with her words. Well, he's my best friend. We're not together anymore. But she be doing... Okay. So, let's go back to episode 3. Because Baby Cool's girlfriend... Ex...
A baddie.
Stunning. Gorgeous. She came in and took off that mask and I said, I feel threatened.
Right. And mind you, we've seen her before, but I don't remember her looking like that.
We remember her being gorgeous from what we saw. We didn't get to see a close up.
Oh, yeah. All we just saw was him banging on her booty like prom girls.
No, we met her. And it was like, now why are y'all not together? She's like, oh, because I think you cheated. I think.
And it turns out that he was like, well, I thought we was broken up, so that's when I met, his ex-wife.
Right. Even though I don't believe that. I think he left her for a white woman.
I don't believe that either. Oh, I
and his karma was that
that
white woman leaving him with that baby and never to return again or call this nigga or nothing. That's what his karma was for the way that he did that lady.
And that's why his sisters are so evil and hateful out of protection, because they know that their brother isn't the brightest.
Mm-mm.
And that they need to protect him at all costs.
Yeah. I wonder if they know
to save him from himself.
I wonder if they know that he left the black girl for the white woman.
Had to.
You think they?
Why
know?
else would? Yeah. Black women know.
Like, my brother ain't shit, but I still love him. You're right. You're right. So, they go to his sister's house to go celebrate. I don't remember what it's called, but it's when the disciples learned that Jesus was Lord, is how I understood that. So they go to celebrate, jump
when they
over.
found out Jesus was a real nigger.
Okay. All right. With locks. So, with hair of wool. So, they jumping over the fire and they having a celebration. It's a big thing. And she already knows, like, she's hesitant because she already knows that they about to be looking at her funny because Leandro is there too.
Mm-hmm.
So after they get done, they're going to go sit down and have coffee and powwow. And that's when they ready to get to the shit. And they're like, okay, so who is you?
Right. And
Yeah.
Leandro really tries to come and explain himself. But Fahu Doris comes to the defense, and she's like, I'm not that other bitch. Like, stop comparing me to his ex. I'm not her. And his sisters are like, well, we were just having a question. And it's just like they're being real like snippy and snarky. Yeah. It's just a question. We were just asking.
Y'all need to be about it like Evelyn's charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent sisters, and just be like, bitch, we don't like the fact that you just stand in it.
Right. Just stand in it. Right. You get more results that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So things go left, and Fahu Doris walks off. She's like, am I going by myself? And everybody's like, bye.
Later. So they bring up all of them staying in an apartment. They keep bringing up the ex-wife, which I guess ultimately is not fair, because she should not have to pay for the sins of this lady leaving with their kid. And, because they like, well, ultimately, we just want the baby, bitch. You can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew. But, which is there's a lot of, but it ain't no different, I guess, than Evelyn's sisters being like, we married.
Yeah, it's no difference. It's once you marry in the family, everybody's involved. It's our business.
Right. They're like, this is our baby. Okay?
Right.
And you ain't going nowhere because we already went through this once. And we don't want to deal with this nigga again through all of that. So if you getting ready to be gallivanting away with Leandro, you need to think again.
Right. Better recognize, boo.
So, but it's fine because Leandro is about to go. He's leaving. Which, Baby Cool had a whole party for one in his confessional.
He said, hasta la vista, baby. He was happier than a bottom with a bag full of dick, I'm telling you.
Happier than Evelyn's sisters watching Corey eat that dick soup.
Dick chatter.
So he is happy. And he's like, what you need? You need help with your bags? I got you. Let's put your coat. Let me put your coat on for you. Here are your shoes. Like, he was.
Get to step it.
Time to go. And so he got hyped like when Mr. got hyped when Suge was coming to town. And Celia ain't never seen him that hype before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What my cufflinks? So Leandro's going, and again, he's still trying to the very end because here comes this bitch. I'm gonna miss you so much, Leandro. I'm just gonna. And I was like, you got to be doing all of that? Like, the nigga was there. You can't just tone it. You gotta be doing all of that. And she don't care.
That's why Baby Cool was like, you can go with him.
Right. You want to go too? And Leandro, every time I love you, I'm going to miss you. He's like, I love you guys. I'm going to miss you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he was out. And then I guess it set in like, well, here I am stuck with this nigga. So I love you. I want us to be in a good place. And he's like, oh, you're my world. Avi's my world. You know, this, I must have you here. I love you so much. Mo, 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 mo. And they're going to try and make this shit work.
Yeah, I don't believe it because I know she had to come back to America to get that nip, nip, tuck, tuck. So.
I don't believe it either.
Yeah.
I don't believe it at all.
Mm-mm.
But we gonna see.
So that ends today's video. We will see you next week for episode 5 of this season.
Yes.
Thank you for sticking around. Also, always subscribe to our Patreon for $7. And we will see you all next time. Bye.
Hasta la vista, baby. If for whatever god-awful reason you want more Jade and XD, make sure you subscribe to us on Patreon.